glad that you're shopping with us here at HSN. I'm Tamara Hooks, and it is still our birthday month. We celebrate the entire month of July. So we've got really great birthday prices, maybe some new products that you haven't seen yet or seen before. And I hope that you will take advantage of everything that we've got for you during our birthday month, because when it's over, the birthday prices are gone. But we're gonna have some fun together in this hour, so I hope that you'll stay with me. We've got a full hour of Bose, and you know Bose for their amazing quality in music. Now, this is the deal. Bose makes a variety of different products that really allow us to have a better entertainment experience at home and then some. I'm standing actually next to one of the items that we're gonna feature for you, and this is your Bose all-in-one TV sound system. So a lot of times we buy our TV based off of maybe a good-looking screen color, but can you really hear it? So have you ever watched a movie and you said, what did they say? I can't understand the dialogue. Well, that's where the all-in-one TV sound system comes in, because it really does help to bring that dialogue to life. And you can now understand what's going on in that show, in that movie that you like to watch. This is already a customer pick. We've got it for you today, free shipping, because everything today is free shipping. And we have it for you on 6 flex payments. And we're gonna give you the full presentation. We're gonna show you how easy this is gonna be to incorporate into your television, and you're finally gonna be able to watch TV comfortably again and really understand everything that they've said. Do you hear the difference? Wow. Can you hear the difference in that Bose sound? That's what we're talking about. All right, that one's coming up in about 12 minutes, so definitely stay with us on that. But we're gonna start off, and Leah Little is joining us actually for this entire hour.
The whole hour for Bose. I'm so excited. Yes.
I know, because usually I only get to work with you for like 10 minutes at a time.
Exactly, you blink and it's over.
I know. Well, this is a full hour because Bose is a brand that Leah really loves and really is passionate about because of the quality of sound that they bring to everything.
Oh, it's amazing what they bring to life. Yes. You know, when I was interviewing with them too, to present their products here at HSN, I was so excited because they really do things on a whole different level.
Yeah.
The quality of what they do, their brand, the integrity of the people that I work with at Bose is phenomenal. We were just having a conversation backstage with Stan about how literally when you are training with them, you are so intense, like writing down every word that they say. I'm experiencing it with them through a video chat. What I want to share with you about that is that Bose is a brand that holds themselves to a higher standard. I'm pleased and privileged and honored to be here to present Bose, and I think you're going to love what you're going to see in this hour.
I know you are. I mean, Bose is really a part of our lives. I've got it in my home. I have it in my cars.
Right.
And now you can have Bose wirelessly as your earbuds. Now, these are not earbuds that you've had before or seen before. These are your Bose Sound Sport free, truly wireless earbuds. They come along with the charging case. We're gonna give you everything that you need and help you choose, help you go ahead and pick these up, and you choose whether you want them in black or in the navy citron. And it looks like we even have them in a really great orange color as well. So this is the navy citron, this is black, this is orange. You don't see any cables or any wires because these are truly wireless. You even get 3 different sizes of your ear tips, so small, medium, and large, so they're gonna be a custom fit,
right?
No matter what. Now, we've got 6 flex just for this hour, so if you wanna get these home for $33, you do have to do it during this hour. And I see you've already popped them in.
I have, so they're really easy to fit in, very, very comfortable. And what's most important for you to know, even on top of the comfort, is all of this goes away.
Yes.
All of these cables, all of these wires, even the one that goes around the back. When we say truly wireless, we mean no wires. That's it. You have one for the righty, one for the lefty, and you're good to go. So what's great about this is the evolution of technology that Bose has brought to us now means when we say no wires, we mean no wires. Now, the technology that's on the inside here is really astounding. You're going to find this one's for your left ear. This one is for your right ear. In order for you to switch out and find the right size, all you do is try that little earbud in your ear. They're going to have 3 different sizes for you. This little tip is going to go right into the edge of your little ear canal right here at the top, and it sort of fits and slides in. What you want to do is put the tip in first, and then slide it into place. So now, what's going to happen? You're going to hear music like you may have never heard it before. If you are somebody that works out, if you are somebody that's active, you need to have these. They are water resistant, they are sweat resistant, they will last for 5 hours in your ear, and then you put them in the charging case, and you get another 5 hours, and then you can do it again for another 5 hours, and then you can charge the charging case. So it's really nicely designed and top-notch quality. Now, what's great about these are not only are they going to be no wires and no stopping you, but Bose Connect app walks you through the process. Now, it's really simple. It's going to work with Android. It's going to work with iPhone. When you walk through the Connect app, it literally tells you exactly how to connect you. Drag to connect. We're gonna drag to connect.
Okay, that's simple.
Finding your Bose. It'll even give you tips on how to customize them and make sure they're properly fit in your ear. So it walks you through the entire process. As it's connecting right now, we will walk you through how that's done. So really simple, really easy to use these. What's great is not only the comfort that you're going to have, not only the fact that they are totally and entirely wireless, but the quality. Now, the quality here is really the key, because what you're gonna have is, let me just take you on a tour, controls on the side. This is how you would take a phone call with that little center tap. Here's how you would control the volume. And when you take a phone call, you're gonna hear that in your right ear. The right ear then will Bluetooth to the left ear, but on phone calls, you'll hear it in your right ear. On music, of course, you'll hear it on both. So you can exercise longer. They will stay in your ears. And what's really great is the sound quality. All of those acoustics that Bose has been known for over the years, right? Their sound technology, they were able, with their engineering expertise, with Bose, we've been able to put that into this teeny little tiny device, which is astounding, right? So there's the sound quality that you expect from Bose, you will find in this unit.
What's interesting too, I'm glad you brought that point to life, because a lot of times, and you might remember that when it came to sound, remember speakers used to be huge.
Huge, right?
You know what? They were kind of, you know, human height. They were huge in order to get good sound.
Right.
And the innovation has been such that the speakers have gotten smaller and smaller and smaller, but the sound has become more crisp, more clear, more. It's a cleaner sound. You can hear everything. You don't hear static. This is the smallest version, as you see. It fits literally in your ear. And it's not gonna fall out, because I know that's the first thing you think. I always put it in my ear and I like shake it around. Nothing happens.
It's true.
But you still get what you expect from Bose, which is what's your favorite song? Whatever that is, it sounds amazing. And you're sounding it, you're hearing it probably in a way that you've never heard it before.
It's like
because you're not hearing it from a distance, you're kind of hearing it from within.
It literally, the way that Bose has been famous for separating the sound when it comes to the nuances and the space between the notes, if you will, and how everything is mixed together, and all the way that they triangulate, if you will, the sound like the engineers do it when they are in the studio. All of that can actually be heard in these earbuds. That's what makes it such an exciting art form, in my opinion, because, you know, to be able to put that kind of technology into this teeny little tiny footprint is really astounding, right? And to not compromise. You know, you may have seen other earbuds that are out there. You may have seen some that are very specific for certain brands. Bose is agnostic. They're gonna work with everything. They're gonna say, everybody come to the party. We're gonna work with Android. We're gonna work with Apple. And we're gonna deliver exactly what Tamara's talking about. The quality, because the quality is what extends your workout, right? The quality is what keeps you jamming to that music. The quality, the comfort and the quality of the sound is what's gonna keep you coming back for more again and again and again. There are NFL players that are wearing these as they're working out. There are housewives like me and you that are wearing these as they're working out. There are people that wear them day in and day out to listen to their favorite music as though they've heard it for the very first time. Oh, and I brought the bowl of water out here to show you that they literally
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Oh.
Right?
Wait.
Yeah, right? They are something called IPX4, which means literally water resistant in a whole new way.
Oh my gosh.
So if you sweat a lot when you work out, if you are somebody that
you get caught in the rain a little bit,
you know, or you're just at the gym and you know things happen, you're around. Well, guess what? You don't have to worry about that. If you're out jogging, you don't have to worry about that when it comes to the Bose, because the sound quality will remain with its full integrity because of that water resistance.
That's huge.
That's huge. You wouldn't do that with electronics.
You would not, and I don't even know of like a corded, earbuds that you would
I would
do
not be
that
taking
with.
all these cords and dumping them in there.
Oh,
not gonna happen.
my gosh.
Right?
Okay, well that's what
Bose.
the innovation that we're talking about. I want to tell you real quick, if you want them in the orange, we only have about, what was it, about 130 of those available. We still have the black and we still have the navy and citron, so it's sort of like a navy and a brighter green. But if you do want the orange, and I like a brighter color because it's just easier for me to find and grab.
Really easy to find, yes.
We've got that for you. We've got that for you, but those will be the first ones to go. What's great is that we do have them on 6 flex, which is the most that we do. And we're only doing that for this hour. So if you want to try these out for $33,
right?
Do it.
Pretty impressive, right? Yeah. So what's great about them is there are so many fun ways that you can use them to connect, and through the app you can even track them. What's really exciting about this is that if you ever did lose one, or because you were talking about the bright colors, how they're easy to find, you literally through the app can go back and find the last place that you used them, or you can actually send a signal and they will beep.
Oh my gosh.
So that you can go and find them. So what's great about it, because they are a teeny little tiny footprint, right? Yeah. So what's great about it is that you'll never lose them. You'll always have that audio quality. You have the custom fit ear tip here. You are going to have all the controls right on board to accept a phone call, to control your volume. It's all right here, and yet they stay in your ear constantly. You could be jumping around, you could be doing your full fitness routine. They are made for you if you are working out. So keep in mind, they're gonna be comfortable. They're gonna deliver for you that Bose audio quality that you've come to expect on the larger designs and some of the technology they've developed over the years. And yet they are totally and entirely wireless and water resistant. And when you use them through the app, it'll walk you through the whole setup process. You can customize so you know exactly that you're getting the right fit, and you have confidence that they stay in your ear. And you know what's so crazy? Who would have thought even a few short years ago that there's no cables, no wires, and that Bose, the best, would be bringing us this?
You know what's funny? It's almost that what are they going to think of next?
Right.
You know, like you said, we would not have thought about completely wireless. You know, many of us were happy with just one cable or just one skinny little cable. And now, no cable, completely wireless, charging case. So you put them in, you go do your 30-minute workout, you pop them back in, they're charging. You can see the light. Do you see that light going on right there? And there's that light.
Another 5 hours.
Another 5 hours. And this is it. This is how you carry these around. So they always stay nice and protected, you know, when they're not in your ear. This is, I love that we started off the show with this, because when it comes to Bose, we know them for sound quality. We usually think big sound. Now think big sound, very small piece,
footprint.
Very small
and yet
footprint.
it stays in place. Can you imagine you jumping around?
Yeah.
And they're gonna stay right there in your ears. No cords, no cables, no wires.
Gotta love it. These are 578-880. That's the number to get them home. If you want them in orange, you don't want to wait too long, or black, or the navy and citron. All right, we've got, and this is coming up a little bit later on, this is your Bose Wave Sound Touch music system. This is the 4, and it comes with your CD player, your dual alarm system. I'm just gonna tell you, because I have Bose, the sound the Sound Touch at home. My mom has it at home. I mean, I understand the ease of use, the amazing quality on this. I like that we've got this for you. We're gonna explain what makes this great, but you can even get it connects wirelessly, it plays streaming music, your CDs, your AM/FM radio, even your internet radio. You've got your Bose speaker technology, your Bluetooth built in. You've got a remote control for that. And if you have multiple systems, it can even work with those. And we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. Huge customer pick on that. But a lot of you, well, obviously, many of you are watching us on your computers or your tablets, but most are watching on your television. And if when you watch TV, you find that you have to turn up the volume because you can't hear what somebody said. You're watching your favorite show or your favorite movie and you're like, I'm missing it. And it gets a little bit, you know, kind of uncomfortable to constantly ask the person next to you, what'd they say? What's going on? I missed it. That's where your sound system comes in. It's your Bose Solo 5 all-in-one TV sound system. I don't want you to be afraid or intimidated when we say sound system, because with Bose, they've done all the hard work and they've made it super easy for us. This is free shipping. You've got it on 6 flex just for this hour. And Leah, let's talk about this.
It changes the way you watch TV. It does. So I could tell you about it all day long. I think the easiest thing to do is to show you what your music will sound like and what your TV audio will sound like without Bose and what it's going to sound like with this Bose one-piece soundbar. One simple system that's gonna give you everything that you need to really make a difference, engineered to help clearly reproduce everything that you need from details to dialogue. So let's go and show you TV sound. Take a little listen. And one more time, let's do TV sound. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Bose sound.
Wow.
Right? So,
oh my gosh.
TV sound. Bose sound. Right? TV sound. Bose sound.
My goodness, that's amazing.
Amazing. I'll let this play through. So you get the idea here. It really is extraordinary.
It sounds like the orchestra is actually in your living room.
It does, right? It's like, who brought on the band?
Right.
Right? Where are they? Where are they hiding, right? Yes. It really, until you've experienced Bose, and we talk about this so often with Bose, until you've experienced it, and then you go, oh, what was I missing? I get it. I get it. It really is almost life-changing. I don't mean to be overly dramatic about it, but you don't know what you're missing until you get it, until you experience that sound. I don't care what kind of television you have. There is no sound engineering when it comes to nothing like Bose. Bose sets the standard and they redefine what it's all about when it comes to watching television, to hear dialogue more easily, to hear clarity more easily for you. Now, this can work as a Bluetooth speaker, so you could use this as a standalone unit if you wanted to play your music through it as well. And let's walk you through another one. Here's one of my favorites. We were just talking about music, right? So let's just show you. Let's take you to a concert.
Okay.
Here's TV sound. Okay, now, ready for Bose?
Yes.
Here we go.
Wow.
TV sound.
Oh my, there's no competition.
Right? Okay. Can hear the beat of the music. I got that.
Right.
I know we're listening to music, but I don't know what music. I don't want to know what instrument. I can't really tell the sound of her voice. Ready?
Yeah.
Bose. little in her voice, that little wave to it. I mean, that's the Bose difference. And this can work on your TV. This is something that is so simple with one connection. You don't have to be an electronics wizard to figure this out. One connection, you can wall mount it if you want to. We give you your cable, one connection to your television, and that's it. So you're not having to, figure out the whole engineering behind it. One connection, and we give you the cable to do it. I will tell you, my hairdresser, Jim, has this in his salon. And to be able to have that Bose surround you when you're watching TV, when you're getting your hair done, there is just something, I own this, I can tell you, when you have sound on your television like this that is so easy, you're gonna watch movies in a whole different way. You're gonna experience movies in a whole different way. You're gonna listen to music just as a standalone Bluetooth speaker in a whole different way. You have something now that really redefines what your senses will share with you, where they will take you when it comes to Bose. This is the only television soundbar that we have here at HSN from Bose, and the one-piece soundbar gives you that noticeably better sound for all of your favorite TV shows. It's engineered to help clearly reproduce so you can hear every word clearly, and I love that one connection to your TV, because listen. We offer a lot of electronics, but I don't really care to be the engineer and try to figure all that stuff out.
That's right, because that can be a little bit intimidating too. But that's why I was saying, Bose has done all of the hard work. All we have to do is decide, I want to hear it better. Because when you buy your TV, and it doesn't matter if you bought it this year or a few years ago, we buy our TV based off of the way the TV looks. Is the color good? Is the size of it good? Is it gonna fit in my living room or what have you? Or your bedroom. But a lot of times when we buy TVs, we don't think about the sound of it necessarily. And then we get it home and we kind of just, well, that's just what it sounds like. What are you gonna do, right?
Exactly.
So Bose answers the question, what are you gonna do?
Right. We're gonna show you what you're gonna do. What you can do. Your choice is up to you. But man, when you hear the difference, okay, let's take you to the ocean. Okay. So let's do this one. Listen to the difference with Bose and with, oh, here we go, to the ocean. So, oh, not the ocean. Here we go. TV sound and Bose sound. Okay, you get the idea.
Yes.
Let's go to next one, ocean. And we will say, oh, sorry, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I gotta get my brain working.
Oh,
okay, here's the ocean. Beautiful footage, right?
Yeah.
But that's just half the experience. When you get the sound with the ocean, you ready for Bose?
Wow. Oh my gosh. You can feel it like in your chest.
Exactly. You both and I can feel it at the same time. You feel it. TV sound. Not the same, is it?
Yeah.
It's just not the same. Ready? Bose sound.
Listen to the violins.
You just start swaying to the music, right? You feel it.
Oh my gosh.
Now, why do we watch TV? To go somewhere.
Right.
To feel it.
Yes, to escape.
To escape.
I mean, think about it. Think about watching Star Wars without that iconic, soundtrack. Superman without that iconic, Jaws. Remember when you watched that? Without that iconic soundtrack, it's just a fish in the water. You know what I mean?
Right.
But with this, when you can hear and feel the sound, maybe it's a scary movie and that's the thrill is kind of building up and it's what's gonna happen next. If you don't have that sound, then the entertainment is not as entertaining as it could be, or maybe should be. Yeah. And that's where Bose comes in. And you notice it was so instant. It was so easy. It was one button.
One button.
That's it.
That's it. And let's give you that experience, exactly what you're talking about. So we're gonna go into our diner now. And so this is a video where you can hear a lot of detail when you hear the Bose, that is. So here's our TV sound.
I've been here long enough for them to recognize me. I learned to ignore the whispers, the lingering glances. At least I could carry out my work in peace.
Okay, let's really listen. Ready?
Wow.
After 5 years in this line of work, I learned to notice things. When it gets quiet, there's a reason. And just like that, it's time again.
Wow.
TV sound,
Yeah.
where you can barely hear the clanking of the pots as they're moving. Obviously, that silverware should be making some noise as it hits the ground, right?
Right.
Okay, let's go to Bose.
Time for day 2.
What's gonna happen next?
Right? You're like, oh my God.
Yes. I mean, that's what sound can do. That's the whole point of it. It really is. And I get excited about it because, again, I know how good Bose is. I've got it in my cars. I've got it in my house. I know that it's a simple, it's a brand that they've done a lot of innovation. And they've made these products for us, for our life, for our, you know, when we spend more time at home watching a movie at home than we do at a theater. When you go to the theater, they've got the big surround sound and it's amazing. But when was the last time you went to a theater versus how often you are comfortable watching your favorite programs on your own TV? This is
bring the
why
theater
it makes
to
it
you.
Right.
Yeah.
And you really can. And this is a good TV. This is no slouch in terms of
Right.
a TV.
Right.
But the sound belongs to Bose, or it should. And this is an
that's
easy way
really-
for it to.
This is really key. I'm glad that you brought that up, because what happens is, as our televisions now, we expect them to be super thin, right? I mean, we want them to be like the size of a piece of paper. Well, what happens is that the sound then gets compromised because you can't fit. I mean, you get this gigantic screen. It can be this skinny, but what do you need to have the sound coming out of there? And sound requires, that engineering requires there to be some larger sizes. That's just the way that it is. So again, we'll leave because I know we're running out of time here, but you be the judge.
Yeah.
What would you rather listen to in your home? Would you rather bring the movie to you? Well, that's what Bose is gonna do for you. Ready?
Wow. It's so nice.
So deep, so much detail.
And remember, you plug it in, there's one cable, and that's it.
And that's it. TV sound. Bose sound. It kind of speaks for itself.
It really does. I tell you, it doesn't get simpler than that. Now, we've made it very affordable for you. This hour only, we've got 6 flex pay, so you can get this home for $41.66. And then you're not saying, what'd they say? Oh, I missed that. Can we rewind and hear it again? Because you're gonna hear it with Bose. Go ahead and pick yours up. And actually, if you can use express ordering or shop on hsn.com, that is gonna be your fastest way to get in. But if you would rather make a phone call, that's fine too. We'll take your order and we'll send it right on out to you. Now, we were just talking about TVs, and we do have a TV that is our today's special too, and it is from LG. It's the LG OLED 4K Smart TV. I mean, this one has everything. It even has a magic remote control on that. We brought you 2 sizes, the 2 most popular sizes, the 55-inch and the 65-inch. And that's a today's special 2 price. And you also have free shipping on those. And flex pay is available. So if you want to get in early for that, you can. And remember, you can always call us or shop on hsn.com. Now, that's our today's special 2. But Leah has brought along an amazing Bose showstopper. Here we go. So a showstopper from Bose has to be really good, and it is. You know how we were just talking about the amazing sound system for your television? Have you ever, were you sitting there listening and saying, well, gosh, I wish I had that for like my everyday life? Just a way to have a clearer conversation. That's what you see right here with the Bose Hearphones conversation enhancing headphones, and that's what they do. If you've ever wanted to maybe be able to focus in on a conversation and not get sidetracked with a lot of distractions, then you're gonna love this. It comes along, these are the earphones. Here's the carrying case, comes with that. You even get 3 pairs of the ear tips, a small, medium, and large, so it's gonna be a comfortable fit. You get the USB charging cable, and it really just very simply allows you to hear better.
It's true.
And there are many situations where that's going to be important.
It's true, and it enhances the sound so much that I'm actually going to take them out of my ear right now because it's...
Was I too loud?
No, I mean, it's great to be able to have a great conversation. You can focus in and dial in so much. That's what's so exciting about this technology. You know who you are if this is for you. These are not a hearing aid. They're not just a Bluetooth speaker. You can use them like a Bluetooth speaker, and you can certainly listen, but the key is they are for you if you are someone who asks a lot of questions, if you ask people to repeat themselves, if you are somebody that watches television and you need to crank up the volume all the way, and then the person sitting next to you is like, oh my gosh, that's really loud, can we turn it down a little bit? It's for you if you are, a certain age and if things are just changing. If it's for you, if somebody tells you it's for you, because they're having to repeat themselves talking to you all the time, right? My parents are just in visiting from Dallas, and I have to say, as they move into their 70s, there's a lot of repeating going on. So what's great about this is you were just mentioning that Bose gives us a specialized type of engineering. And when you think about some of the breakthroughs that Bose has given us over the years, the sound touch that's coming up, the wave sound touch that's coming up in just a little while, that just revolutionized the way sound is heard in your home and your entertainment center. The Bose noise canceling headphones that when they came out in the year 2000 and Bose developed, it changed everything, especially if you ever traveled on an airplane. If you have trouble hearing, or you're somebody that is moving into sort of that area, this is your solution. You will be able to, with these earphones, hear like you may have never experienced before. And until you get it, you just don't get it. I wore these at the salon the other day. I was telling Tamara, I could hear the conversation 2 little areas over, 2 desks over, like every clarity, every detail.
Wow.
If I wanted to isolate that and not listen to the conversation, I wanted to bring up the details and the nuances. Say you're watching a movie and you want to hear the explosions, and you want to hear all of the sound effects that are happening, you're going to be able to hear that with these earphones. If you want to change the direction of where you are, maybe you are in a group of conversation and you want to be able to hear each voice at the table, you can do that. You can customize them exactly that way. You can hear one-on-one dialogue and mute the background. It all works through the Bose earphones app. And it's really simple and easy. Now, I could tell you about it all day long, but I think the easiest way for you to hear it, because I can't simulate that life experience for you right now, is to hear it in some of the videos that we have for you.
Okay.
Because in that way, you kind of get an idea of how it goes from this cluster of just sound, which is just sort of moving, to really hearing and experiencing what's happening. Take a look.
Okay, so I was thinking we could share a couple things, and I'm really in the mood for seafood. So how about seared tuna, maybe the seared scallops, and I think we should go with the watermelon salad. Yeah, or the arugula salad, just nothing with tomatoes because I don't like tomatoes. Did I say fried calamari? Because that's good.
In the beginning, you hear every little noise happening in the restaurant, right? And you can't really hear exactly what she's saying. And then you turn on your earphones and it's like, you're just like in the zone with that person. You hear every little detail.
You can focus, and that's and because there are a lot of distractions in life when you are, let's say, and that was a really good example at a restaurant, or maybe you work in a work environment where there's a lot going on, might even have construction going on outside, and you miss a lot of things. And how do you know you miss things? When people say, don't you remember I told you that I needed XYZ? Don't you remember that we said we were meeting at this time? And you're thinking, I don't remember that.
Right.
It's because I just didn't hear it.
Didn't really hear it. Yeah.
And it just happens for a lot of for a variety of reasons. And even if you try to focus, sometimes it's hard to block out all of that sound. That's where the earphones have come in. And again, it's a company, it's a brand, it's an innovator like Bose that recognizes the need of all of us and says, or many of us, I should say, and says, I can help you to focus. I can help to enhance that conversation. And I can do it in a way that is very familiar in what would normally be like a regular set of headphones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you can use them to listen to your music. You can use them in different ways, but literally it is designed to give you pinpoint accuracy for the sound. Let's hear it in a crowded place. So there's another video that we have for you that talks, you know, in a crowd, so you can sort of realize how it can customize that conversation right to your own little circle. Take a listen.
Gigi, you made it back. So check this out. Randy was just telling us the most hysterical story about you just now.
I was explaining to them about the last time we were here. We had a blast. It was a great time. We were up here all night long. Got so late, security had to come upstairs and get us.
That was really embarrassing.
We got locked out. It was crazy. Such a good time.
Extraordinary.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, so at first you're just sort of like lost in this cluster of sound, and then bam, it's like focus, zoop, you hear, and to Tamara's point, you remember what people are saying, because it's almost like hearing it for the very first time. You're like, oh yeah, we had that conversation. I remember the details and the nuances. It sits with you in a way like never before, and it's all simple and easy to run through the app. You choose what you want to bring to the forefront. You can customize your experience for the level of detail that you want to have. And there are so many people that this is life-changing for, because until you really experience it, I thought, how much of a big difference could it be? I know what a Bluetooth speaker is. I know what it's like to listen to music through headphones and through earphones. But when you use these, the way that you will be able to customize that experience is like nothing you have ever experienced before. You now will be able to watch television with your partner and have that pinpoint focus. You now will be able to have conversations with people in your family that you may not have heard for years. They are not a hearing aid, but they will aid you in listening and hearing things in a way like you may have never heard before.
Like you said, being in the moment, being in the conversation. I know more and more for me, I'm more affected by distractions going on. And it's maybe not so much that I can't hear as well, it's just that I'm hearing what's going on over here. Have you ever been having a conversation, something distracted you, you came back to the conversation and you couldn't remember what you were saying, and it's because that distraction took you out of the moment? Has that ever happened? If it's important, the conversation that you're having, the next point that you're gonna make, you don't wanna forget it and then remember it 2 days later. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. These help to kind of blur the distractions and helps you to focus on what it is that you want to hear. And I think that's really genius when it comes to Bose. We've tried to make these very affordable for you, so use any major credit card and get them home for $83 and try them out. You have an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. But if you wear these and you say, you know what, I do hear better.
Exactly.
I can focus better on that conversation. I'm not getting lost in the distractions of construction and horns honking and everything else. Then it really does make a difference in your life. It makes
all the difference, because whether it is that, you know, the gardener out in the backyard or the dogs barking or in a noisy restaurant, it literally gives you the ability to now be in control. Now you can choose, okay, I want to hear the detail of that conversation. Okay, I'm watching a movie, I want to pump up and amplify the background sounds and the, you know, the sound effects and the explosions. I want to customize it to our circle of 3 people right here and cut out what's happening 10 feet away from me. You can do that with this system. It works with any smartphone. It has the ear tips, so you can choose the right size that is going to fit into your ear. And you can turn down the noise, you can turn up the talk, you can amplify the sounds, you can have easier conversations. You can have, there's 3 microphones in each one. So it literally gives you a way to almost communicate in a whole new way. And you know who you are if this is for you. Yes, they can be used with Bluetooth. They're great for listening to music and great for conversation, but obviously there are more affordable options when it comes to that route. This is for you.
Yes.
If you want to yes, use it as your everyday Bluetooth, but this gives you an ability to use them as earphones in a way that is like nothing you've ever experienced. It's like you are stepping into this sound zone that you never knew existed before. I would liken it to if you've ever been in a sound booth, maybe with us being in television, you go into these sound booths and they close the door, and then suddenly you put on these microphones and you hear your voice in a way that you never heard your voice before.
Yes.
You hear almost the sound of your breath. It's that kind of zone that you can go into when you have these, and you will experience sound in a whole new way. And you control how you want to optimize, what you want to optimize.
And that's why it's our showstopper. These are new to us here at HSN, giving you your first opportunity to get them. And just so you know, they're very limited. We actually don't have a lot of them overall, but now that you've seen the full presentation, you've seen some of the demonstrations and the video, I want you to go ahead and pick yours up. The item number is 617630, and you can call us, or you could always go to hsn.com and pick them up as well, as long as they are available. And we still have the Bose Sound Sport free, truly wireless earbuds and charging case available for you. So if you want them in orange, though, you do not want to wait too long, because those will be the first ones to go. We have them in black, and we also have them for you in the navy and citron color. And they come with the charging case, with the different sizes of ear tips, as well as that USB plug that goes right along available. We also have from Bose the SoundLink Micro Bluetooth Waterproof Portable Speaker. I've just realized my whole life is Bose.
I know, mine too.
I have a portable speaker that I take to the beach.
Right.
I have Bose sound speakers installed in my house. Right. I have the sound touch music system. I've got them in my cars. Oh my gosh.
You are a lucky lady.
I have, you know what, and I love it because my favorite song, when I hear it, I really hear it thanks to Bose. With this is the Micro Bluetooth waterproof portable speaker. It's waterproof. Take it to the beach, take it to the park, take it by the pool. Don't worry if something spills on it. Don't worry if you get caught in the rain, because nothing's gonna happen to that. It's 6 flex payments of $16.66. I will tell you, worth every single penny on that. Not that I'm biased or anything. But
well, I am, I'll tell you.
Okay, let's talk about, for a lot of people, it's the Bose Wave Sound Touch Music System was their first introduction to the world of Bose.
It's true.
And it's only gotten better and better and better over the years. And the version that we have for you right here on 6 Flex, just for the next 19 minutes, because it's only just for this hour, we've got this for you. It's the Music System 4. There's a CD player, there's a dual alarm. There's so much about this that you're gonna love.
FM radio.
And FM radio.
You can work through your Bluetooth, through the app. You can connect to satellite radio if you want to. It can be your alarm in the morning, you name it. And here's the best part. You just touch it, and it turns on. And then you can choose, okay, in this case it's saying no disc, so let's put the disc in there. We can play the disc, we can operate it with the remote, of course. And let's just listen, right?
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that's not even, that's like a super low volume. Let's go. Let's just jam out here. You are one sexy mama. She's like it. I love it.
It's a party now.
You get lost in it, right? I let your personality just comes out.
You know what? It's like, that's what music is. When you have your favorite song, your favorite sound, your favorite genre of music, when you hear it, it moves you. Yes, whatever your genre of music is, whatever you love. And this is the one that I think is so important because, to your point, you have them installed in your home. If you've ever had a system installed in your home and you have the, knock out the drywall and you have to have engineers come and triangulate the sound, and you remember those days, right? And cha-ching, it starts to cost a fortune. Not only is it a considered effort, but it's also quite expensive. This was Bose's solution, and this is the one that started
restarted it and changed it all from Bose. They said, okay, what we're gonna do, because we are the iconic sound engineers, we are going to give you a simple solution in one unit that can revolutionize and change the way sound is in your home. And that's what they did with the Bose sound system. So without having to have it actually, like, you know, knock out drywall in your home, without having to, now, but we both actually have that. I have the professional Bose installed in my home. I had the engineers come out. Yeah. I had them perfectly balanced. And before I had that, and I still have this unit as well, but unless you're gonna spend tens of thousands of dollars, you now have the Bose Wave Sound Touch to deliver that sound quality for you. And that's what makes all the difference. You put it in one corner of your room, and yet it fills up the entire room.
Yeah. I don't know how it does it, but it does.
It does.
Yeah.
It does, yes.
Yeah.
And let's talk about how it does it.
Okay.
So there's a proprietary technology in here, the Wave technology, where they literally are able to give you that room-filling sound. The one way I can explain it to you is with my friend David, who actually works for the Bose company as well. And here's the Wave inside the unit. They are going to essentially give you the movement inside to amplify that sound, so that now you have that guidance, that technology to give you that high, deeper, richer low. More instruments come through with more clarity. It's going to fit anywhere, by the way. And I want David to explain to you, because we have certain limitations here in the studio. We have something called a candle demo. You may have seen this famous demo from Bose. I was so excited the first time I did that, because I was like, oh my gosh, it's just iconic, right? Yeah. And it shows you visually how the sound is amplified so much that it can literally blow out the candles. So I'll let David explain this to you so you can see how it works.
Okay.
Sound is simply air in motion. And the best way for me to explain that to you is by playing some music through these speakers, the same speakers that you'll find inside the Bose Wave music system. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold those speakers up to these candles, and you'll see that as sound blows through the flames, you'll see them begin to bounce, as air is, again, simply sound in motion. Then what I'm going to do is attach these twin tubes, which are representations of the technology you'll find inside the Bose Wave music system. It's called waveguide technology, and no other company has it. So when I attach those tubes, you'll both hear and see a difference. Let's get some music playing. And notice as I hold those speakers up, the flames begin to bounce just a little. And now I'll add my waveguide. And like I say, right away you can hear and see the difference. Much the way that a breath will blow across the top of a flute and amplify up to concert hall filling sound, the same principle applies with our waveguide speaker technology. It's something that was 10 years in the making in the lab at Bose, and like I say, no other company has it. You'll only find it from us.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, just the way that, again, really the sound is in motion. That's what the Wave is. Yeah. And we've got more to share with you. We're going to show you how this works, and we're going to kind of take you on a tour from top to bottom. All you have to decide is which color you want for your home. The one in front of me is called Espresso, and then the one next to Leah is called Platinum. Very simple.
And let's take a listen. In this case, listen to her voice. As you can hear, the clarity of her voice, it's not muddled and mixed down into the music, right? I like this song. It's a happy song. I know. So, I think to your point, you hear it in a whole new way. Let's listen to, oh, I like this. Let's listen to something that has some space in it. There you go. She's doing that shimmy again. I love it.
I can't help myself.
It's so fun. We're going to have to go out with that.
I know. But you know what? It's a party. When the music comes on, it's a party.
It's a party. Now you can hear. Boom. Listen to the soft swell of that music, the detail that is coming through. Let's just go for broke. Ready?
Okay. Wow.
It's not distorted.
No, not at all.
You and I can still talk.
That's right.
It's not bouncing across the counter, right?
That's right.
Now, listen to the notes.
Oh, that's nice.
So clear.
Yeah.
It's filling up this huge studio.
Yes.
All around us. It's amazing. So we're doing a couple different things here. You can operate the volume from your Bluetooth. Okay. If you wanted to Bluetooth it, you can use it on Wi-Fi in your home, which is how I use it as well. You can control the volume here. And let me just give you a quick little tour of the remote, because I think this gives you an idea of what you can do. You can set 2 different alarms. You can use this as your AM/FM radio. You can use this as your internet radio. You can use this as your CD player. You can customize the sounds that you want to have, alarm 1, alarm 2. You can use it even with the auxiliary. I mean, you can put it in, sleep mode. You have something here that really is your one-stop place for all things music. And then when you are, say, for example, you want to play a CD, we'll just eject that CD. You want to pop in your, because there's so few CD players now, right? Everything is...
Yes, everything is kind of digital.
So this is the best of both, because you can do digital and you can do your CDs.
Because we still have all of those CDs.
Right? I'm not giving mine up.
I know, hundreds of CDs in some cases that, you don't want to have to buy the music again. And we already have it. We just need a really great place to play it. You know what, it's so interesting. Speaking of CDs, do you remember when we went from 8-track to cassette to CD, and all of a sudden you hear, a song in a whole different way because you can hear instruments that you never heard before. That's sort of the difference with the Bose Wave Sound Touch. When I first heard it, I didn't know if my ear was tuned or sophisticated enough to really pick up on how great the sound was. I'll tell you, it is, and so is yours. You can hear a clear difference between muffled, jumbled, tinny sound and this.
Exactly. What it does is it literally reproduces the sound just the way the sound engineers would have done in the studio. If you have ever, I spent 20 years in Nashville interviewing celebrities. I don't personally have a musical bone in my body. I have a huge appreciation for music and the people that do create that, because it really is a science and an art that kind of come together. And when they go into the studios, if you ever even have had the good fortune of having, studio built, they come in, the sound engineers come in and they would want to soundproof this and they want to triangulate the sound so there's the sweet spot in the middle of the room. And then when you go into an actual music studio and they start laying down the tracks, every instrument comes in on a different day. They lay down 5 or 6 tracks in different levels. They'll separate each note, they'll separate each instrument, and then sometimes there are months of mixed engineers coming in to just get just the right level of this instrument, and then that instrument, and then this one needs to come out. And that's before they even add vocals. That's before any instrumentation with the voices are put onto the mix. What's amazing is that this system recreates it as though you are sitting there holding the hand of an engineer in your own home. It is, I love the way you put it, the sophisticated ear. You don't need to be necessarily sophisticated in understanding audio technology. Bose is going to lay it all out there and paint that picture for you. It's like literally paint in the form of sound. It's coming to life in that way. It's color in the form of sound coming that way, and all those nuances.
All of it in this system too. There's nothing else. We don't have big speakers behind us that are bringing forth the sound. And to Leah's point, this is a very large studio. This studio is bigger than square footage wise, bigger than most homes. Just this one studio. And this one speaker right here is filling every corner with sound. So if you were looking at this and saying, how can that one unit create such a home-filling sound? It does, and that is the technology that's gone in, and it's one touch. So if you decide to have it in, maybe it's gonna be in your main area, it's one touch to turn it on and to use it. If it's next to your bedside table, it's one touch to turn it on and use it. Because again, Bose does all the hard work, and they make it very simple to get home. We've made it very simple with 6 flex just for the next 8 minutes. When this clock turns to 4 o'clock, the 6 the 6 flex will go away.
Yeah.
You can still get it, but you just can't get it, you know, for $99 coming home. You will pay a little bit more, but I'll say, Bose is always worth it. And I love that we can bring it and deliver it directly to you.
Absolutely, and it's so easy. There's no technology big setup with this one. There's no, you know, having to figure out where do I put it in my room. You can put it on the kitchen island. You can put it in the corner of a room. You can put it in your bedroom. Wherever you put it, that big sound will come your way. And it's so easy. Remember, this is going to be your CD player. This is going to be work a Bluetooth. This is going to work Wi-Fi. This is your satellite radio. This is your one stop for everything musical in your home. Whether you want to play it remotely, whether you want to skip tracks, you can do that on the remote that comes with it as well. You choose. And I want to crank this up for you so you can get an idea. Even through your speakers at home, you're going to hear the Bose difference. When you get this home, you're going to have chills.
Yes.
Because it really is a technology unlike anything else.
You're going to say, now I see what they mean. Now I understand why the flames were blown out by the sound. Now you know, there was that iconic Bose commercial where the sound blew them away. Right. Because it's really gonna blow you away in the best possible way. And remember, all you're doing is choosing whether you want it in the espresso brown, which is the one that's in front of me, which is a very, very deep, deep color. Not quite black, but very, very deep. Or you can have it in the platinum. Yeah. It's your choice. They both work exactly the same way. They both come with their own remote control, which is very nice. And then the sound, the music is up to you.
Exactly.
Whatever is your favorite, that's what you play.
Absolutely, and you're gonna love hearing it. I wonder if we have time to hear from David again, because we usually do that candle demo for you live here in the studio, but David did such a great job recording it for us. Let's listen as he explains to you the technology and how it works.
Sound is simply air in motion. And the best way for me to explain that to you is by playing some music through these speakers, the same speakers that you'll find inside the Bose Wave music system. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold those speakers up to these candles, and you'll see that as sound blows through the flames, you'll see them begin to bounce as air is, again, simply sound in motion. Then what I'm going to do is attach these twin tubes, which are representations of the technology you'll find inside the Bose Wave music system. It's called waveguide technology, and no other company has it. So when I attach those tubes, you'll both hear and see a difference. Let's get some music playing. And notice as I hold those speakers up, the flames begin to bounce just a little. And now I'll add my waveguide. And like I say, right away you can hear and see the difference. Much the way that a breath will blow across the top of a flute and amplify up to concert hall filling sound, the same principle applies with our waveguide speaker technology. It's something that was 10 years in the making in the lab at Bose, and like I say, no other company has it. You'll only find it from us.
It's so true. There's just nothing like Bose.
I know.
And to own it, to live it, to enjoy it day in and day out.
Yes.
We are lucky girls.
And
it's amazing.
This is the thing, too. I always say, buy the best that you can afford. I learned that a long time ago. Because when you do, you'll always be happy with it. Yep. It's always going to perform for you. And you know, you might be looking and saying, okay, I see the price tag, but over time, and it's going to be very quick, you're going to forget what you paid, but you're gonna still love what you got, and you're gonna love it for years to come.
It's true.
So if you've been wanting one, do it while you can get it for $99.99, but just for the next few minutes, because the 6 Flex will expire at the end of this show, which we're coming to an end. Leah, do you have another Bose show today, or is this it?
I don't have Bose for the rest of the month. This is it.
For the rest of birthday month.
That's it.
All right, so take advantage. Remember, we've got free shipping on everything today, including everything that you've seen from Bose this evening. So I thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
And thank you as well. We've got another look at our Curtis Stone as today's special, and then I'll be back with Proform after that.
Have you heard about The Buzz on HSN.com? It's the one place you can find everything from current fashion trends, delicious recipes, how-tos, and so much more. Dive into must-read articles about your favorite topics and get inspired with stunning photos. Search The Buzz on HSN.com right now.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, and even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should a failure occur. And portable electronics have accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. It's easy to add when you are checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Discover the newest way to create a style all your own. The HSN Style Edit, a curated look at the season's best, most original finds for every part of your life. We decode the trends, share tips and how-tos, and give you the inspiration you need to style it your way. It's the joy of the hunt and the thrill of the find. Your unique style is here. Discover it now, exclusively at hsn.com. It's our birthday. Apply for the HSN credit card and party like a VIP. Instantly get $25 off when you're approved. Plus enjoy extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every